watched any of my other videos, you have probably seen the ones where during the course of the video I've killed the wolf spiders under the oak tree. I figured I'd just make a video specifically for that, in case you want to know the best way to subdue the wolf spider population around the oak tree is to trap them in their spawn point, which is under the oak tree. Granted, I didn't even know this place existed until just recently. There are two under here right now. They seem to be in line with each other, so it looks like there's only one. But trust me when I tell you, well, I just looked in here last night and there were two. Yeah, there's the other one right there. I have had up to 3 spawn in here at one time. So the best way you can do this, as you can see, that little alcove over there that runs down to the under oak tree laboratory, and then the main, there's a big main entrance. That's the entrance that they like to go in and out of. They will travel through here on a patrol, but when they spawn, they go out that side over there. That's where they always try to get out of when they first spawn. Once they realize they can't get out, they just perch right here in the middle and stay sleeping. The one off to the side, if you've ever tried to kill these guys, like initially my first attempt at killing them, I opened both doors and said bring it on. Well, as soon as I ran up on my little perch, instead of them coming back when I jumped down, as they ran away, they went around that sap catcher. There's another exit over on that side, and they came around behind me. Well, as you can see, nothing's coming in behind me now, ever again. But that's not the point here. The point is the best way to do this is to put a single door, which I eventually may change this to a single door, but I like the double door. But open them inwards, open one of them inwards, leave the other one closed. I've got to play ramps leading up to this because trying to jump through this doorway for whatever reason, that picture up there is a pain in the butt. And I'm not going to put one on the other side in case that somehow helps them get out. I have yet to have these wolf spiders get out of this configuration. With one door pushed in and the other one closed, they just sit right here and let me tag them with some arrows. So let's go ahead and get into it. And in case you're wondering, I am wearing ladybug armor, which needs to be repaired. And I have the Barbarian mutation, I have the Cardio Fan mutation, and which I don't need Fresh Defense. That was when I was out doing my last video. So we're going to activate Sharpshooter, which gives me additional damage to bow defense. Hopefully these guys won't make a liar out of me when I say that they don't come out of here. I have yet to have, I've killed probably, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 this way. And again, they do, I have seen up to 3 spawn in this location. So we're going to just sit right here and just tag them. I'm surprised the other one's not walking around in the background. They occasionally will try to attack you. And I know it seems kind of redundant to shoot them with a venom arrow, but and as you watch the damage decrease, their damage meter decrease, the venom does no difference. It makes no difference. So yeah, it's just kind of a waste. But there you have it. And that increased my mutation. Now I'm just going to go collect my arrows. And they'll sit and jitter in and out of the doorway for a minute. If you close and open the doors, that tends to help the process along. And there we go. I'll take that plant fiber. Okay, now the other one went out of sight. Usually he's within range. So I'm going to make a quick save here because I've not encountered this situation before. But he's right there, so I'm going to tag him and run out. Hey, buddy. Wow, that's the first. This is the first. I've never had him attack the wall. He's really upset. I've damaged the wall, the door. Look at that clay, with that clay ramp. Even that's damaged. But I have damaged the doors and walls myself by accidentally shooting them. But as you can see, they don't appear to be able to get out. They appear to be stuck. The hole's not big enough for them to get out of. But that is how you subdue. Yeah, oh wow, he did some serious damage there. I'll have to bring my repair tool down here. I'll probably have to make another repair tool. So as you can see, I don't think there's any more in here. As I've said, I've had up to 3 in here at one time. But I really didn't even know this area existed. I mean, my initial base was over at A, and I used to run over here to the oak tree and collect stuff I needed. And then I realized, I said, you know what? Why am I doing all this running? Back and forth. Let's just create a base here, and I did. So that is the subduing of the wolf spider population around the tree. You trap them in here. As you can see, there's a big double wall there, double height wall there. There's a small wall going off this direction, blocking off this part of the tree. And you can see my little path running over to the front porch of the house right there. And that little hole goes off to nothing. Then there's the main one. This is the one that they use when they first spawn. They come in and out this direction. And since I have closed off this section, I have not seen a single wolf spider outside around the oak tree. If you have played this to any great degree, you know they like to sleep in between those two roots by those two spider sacks that are outside the oak tree over there. No more. But it also gives me good access to the oak tree lab. So when I want to go get some more quests from Burgle, which is what I'm doing now, because I'm making this video immediately after I finished off the Spade Gulch and Toad Swamp quests for him.
It's nice to see a friendly face around here.
Let's take a look at his raw science. I'm at 4920. I'm saving all my raw science up to get the zip lines, simply because I think putting zip lines around the yard is more efficient than building walkways that are 150 planks long. So let's pick up see what quest he's got right now. 5 more spiderlings we've done, and artificer quests. No marker quests, which in my opinion is good. What we've got here are easy enough to do, and I probably won't make any videos for those. Then again, I may. Who knows? Who knows? But that's how you tame the wolf spiders underneath the oak tree and get easy access, comfortable. You don't have to look around you all the time. Right? I see maybe got stuck on something there. Right here, up underneath the oak tree. But just make sure before you come in here, just make sure that there's none spawned. So eventually, my plan is to build a wall around, kind of around the whole center area. And I really wanted to make this my underground, like where I grow my mushrooms and put my garden patches down here and whatnot. And I still can do that. Matter of fact, let's run that test now. Let's go get a piece of garden patch that I've got a mushroom. Hello. There we go. It is a little pain in the butt to get in and out of, but like I said, I'm not putting a clay ramp on the inside for the simple fact that I don't want to give them any. I don't know that it'll stop them from, or help them from going in and out. So we're not going to put it right in their face. I'm going to stick it right there, and we'll just let it grow. And I do have blueprints up for additional walls, and I'm planning on putting a roof over it, because I'm going to utilize this space, whether the spiders like it or not. I am going to utilize this space. And I plan on making a little killing circle here in the middle, so when they spawn in, they'll just be surrounded by walls, and they won't even be able to. And will they attack them? Probably. Let's go check. I know I already checked that one. That one has no damage. I've never seen them damage these walls in any way trying to get out, unless I'm attacking them. That's the only time I've seen them, and the first time was just now, as you watched me kill them. So we'll run a little test and see. I don't expect them to. I expect them to leave this mushroom alone, just like they leave the walls and such alone. But this is just a natural fortress right here. And I wish there was some way that I could prevent them. I'm sure if I let them out, if I let them spawn and open the doors and let them go out into the world, they probably won't return here until they've been killed. That's my guess. I don't know the programming. I don't know how they've set up the. I don't know how they've set up the spawn rates, or does the locations change? Do the locations change? I'm going to have to say no, because if the location's changed, and maybe the location changes based on where you killed it. If I killed them out over between the roots over there, next to the spider sacks, would they? Which the spider sacks are just on the other side of that root, and then they used to sleep underneath a leaf over there just on the other side of that farthest root. But since I've trapped them below, since I've trapped them in here, I have yet to see any. I don't know why I did that. There's more shit for me to repair. I've yet to see them anywhere else in the world. I mean, around the oak tree, rather. But that other one. Hey, look, there's an ore weaver. There's the other door that I've got curves going inside, and that was just a mistake I made. Recycle those and do it again. And you guys, most of you, if you play this game, you know where Burgle's, where the oak tree lab is. But that is how you subdue the oak tree wolf spiders. And there are, like I said, there are 3 around in this area. It's time to clean out the ore weaver population again. There's about 10 of them all down this row, ore weavers, and maybe I'll make another video on that. I mean, it's not any big deal. You just go through and kill the ore weavers, but sometimes it's fun to watch other people play and die and do their own thing, and sometimes it's not. So I'm speaking of killing. Before I end this video, I would like to introduce you to my flying insect killing area. There's my beehead mount. And why I say flying insect is I don't know if you guys know this, but there are 3 mosquitoes that like to call that can, I guess that we'll say a root beer can over there, they like to call that home. You can totally snipe them from right here, which, as you can see, there are none flying around there now, because that's in my previous video called Killing Skeeters for Burgle. So check that out, and you guys have